Alright guys, it's a very nice day, but it's a bit windy. So what I'm going to do is I've got something to show you. Let me go up to my room so I can show you something that I have in the collection. So, go up the camera.
Alright,
Yeah, I am. So, these are some old devices that I used to have, that used to be my daily drivers. Now, I'm still on the lookout for my iPod Touch second generation, but I don't know where that is, so I'll just show you what I've got. So, today I'm going to show you these. So let's start off with the older one, actually. This used to be my brother's phone, actually, a long time ago, but he got an iPhone 4, which he no longer has. I'd love to have that in my collection, because iPhone 4s are really nice. But anyway, let me show you components. So, we've got the battery. Oh wow, that battery's long expired. Look at that. December 6th, 2012 is when that battery expired. I'm surprised it hasn't exploded. Anyway, here is the back. You can bend it, but it's not cheap and nasty, like, because Samsung devices are pretty good. Anyway, we'll look at the information here. So yes, there's the information. Here is the old SIM card. It's an old O2 SIM card. Don't worry, it's not anything on it. Well, it has, but nothing much that you'd like to see. So yeah. Anyway, here is the information. I like actually replace a battery actually. Anyway, it's model number GT-S5830i. Rated 3.7 volts, 1100 milliamps. Serial number, which I'm not going to show because of privacy reasons. It's made by Samsung. And yeah, them the connections there. Pretty good condition actually. I've seen worse condition. I'll show you the battery again. Again, this battery is long expired. It's a lot smaller than the newer Samsung batteries. There's like the safety warnings and stuff and blah blah blah. Anyway, this thing does still work, believe it or not. It does actually work, but I'm not charging it, so I can't demonstrate it this time. Right, put the battery back in. This video is for you, Avatar H109. Anyway, what do you guys think of my old Samsung Galaxy S5830i? I believe that's the model number. I can't remember the model number, but I'll look through it in the video. Very nice plastic out there, as you can see. Right, now I'm going to show you the SD card that was in here. We've got in here the SD cards. Into card, and I can't remember where I've put it. So yeah, you've got your volume rockers. It's not quite there. Very quiet actually. There's your home button. Looks like it's a fingerprint scanner, but it's not. Devices necessarily never used to have fingerprint scanners. There's your power button on the side like it is on my iPhone. Hang on, let me take the case off so you can see. We'll compare it actually to my daily driver, my iPhone 7. Look how much thicker it is, look at that. Look at the difference in thickness. Right, here is my iPhone 7. It's the rose gold model. I would have liked the jet black, but I got the rose gold, which I like. Abdul said this is a nice phone, so I agree with him. This is a very good phone, and it shoots very good images actually. So yeah, some screenshots and blending with Henry and stuff like that. But yeah, this is actually my daily driver. Who is notified me actually? The person I'm making this for has actually hearted my comment. How nice. Anyway, see what I mean? The power button's also on the side, just like it is on the modern day iPhone. So this is like the iPhone is a 4.7 inch. I'm not sure about this. I think it's a 3.5 inch. Anyway, this here wasn't. I did actually use for one day to see how good the video quality is, and it actually has better audio quality than my Sony Xperia R1. However, the image quality wasn't as good. There's the microphone there. The microphone was at the speaker. That's the speaker, I believe. Yeah. There is the microphone there. Looks similar to an iPhone, but it's not really that similar. Yeah. Samsung logo. Samsung hasn't really changed their logo that much, to be honest with you. I mean, if you compare that to a modern day Samsung, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Also, I like the chrome bezel around it as well. Looks quite nice. I wish my iPhone actually had that. Right, moving on to the next device. This device does actually work. This device also works. It's my old iPod, but it's stuck in a boot loop, and I don't know how to fix it. So, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, let's show you the iPod now that I use. First, this has got some sort of coating on it, so the glare doesn't get on the screen as much as the Samsung does. See what I mean? By the way, this is not an iPod. This is by the way, this is not an iPhone. This is also they've moved the branding of what the product is. They've actually moved the logo, as you can see there. But the Apple logo is in more or less the same place. I mean, what the hell? But yeah, they both have the True Tone LED flash. They both have polished Apple logo. They have the same Apple logo. But as you know, the iPod has iPod. This Apple logo is further down. That is for Bluetooth, I believe. Actually, yeah, I think that's for Bluetooth or LTE or something like that. This one's got the chrome bezel around it as well, but not as chunky as the Samsung Galaxy. Yes, it is stuff stuck in the speaker grill, but that's fine, so I don't use this anymore. I have some videos of this, of some cheap standard lifts, and I like to upload, but I can't because it's stuck in boot loop. Fairly quite home button. This one's got a capacitive button. This one's stuck capacitive. See, I barely switched out to log into it. However, this is not capacitive, it's just a regular push button you press. It's also pretty quiet as well. I mean, it's quieter than the Samsung button. Just like, yeah, listen. So, that's what them buttons are, listen. They're like whisper quiet. After HTML9, don't worry, I will find my iPod Touch 7, iPod Touch 2nd generation for you. So I'm not making a video on it then. This one was the only iPod to actually have the strap, which you can use, you can use it as a camera. However, the straps, they broke from what I've heard, and they weren't very well made, and they felt a bit flimsy. Oh, best cover up that serial number. I can't be showing that serial number, guys. So I can't be showing that. No. Focus. Tell you what, this iPad is the newest model and it doesn't focus. Focus, iPad. Focus. Gosh, this iPad is terrible at focusing. There we go. Focus. You know what, I'll give up. I'm just going to read out with the information sticker to you. There we go, it's finally focused. I'm going to call that again. The model number is 81421. Yeah, it's losing focus again. I'm not going to bother. Why is that model number printed out twice? Look, see it has it printed out there. It has it printed out twice for some reason. So, one thing I like about this iPod is it's like super thin. It's even thinner than my iPhone actually. Put the iPhone 7 next to it. It's like half an inch thinner than the iPhone. Also, listen to how quiet the volume rockers are on the iPod Touch. Listen. It's so quiet. Now the home button. Home button's a bit louder, but listen to the difference. The iPhone's buttons are much louder. Listen. So, what's kind of shocking is, oops, I don't show that. No, I don't play what 1 to 4. I do like his channel, by the way, but I don't want to watch his videos in case I get a copyright strike. Anyway, so similarities between iPod and the iPhone, my iPhone 7, is that they both have the same size camera, except the iPod has a 5 megapixel camera, and the iPhone has a 12 megapixel camera. The iPhone 7 was second-hand when I got it. The iPod Touch was new when I got it. They both have the lightning connector. Also, something else. The iPod Touch 5th generation was actually the first iPod to ever have the was actually the first ever iPod to have the lightning connector. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer the old font. The old font looks a lot better than the new font. Yeah. This has the headphone jack, as you can see, but this one does not, because for whatever reason, I don't know why, but Apple decided to remove the headphone jack, which was not a smart move, I will say myself, because some people like the headphone jack. Anyway, if I can, Apple HTML9, can you please tell me how I can get this out of boot loop, because I would like to get this iPod out of boot loop. So, yeah. I've tried watching all the tutorials, but it just won't do anything. it will just show a blue screen without the Apple logo. And then it will just not boot up at all. Anyway, what do you guys think of my two vintage devices? So, this is one of my more boring videos, but yeah. I'm gonna put the case back on my iPhone now. Just the case. There you go. Anyway, that's... Look how thick the iPhone becomes when you put the case on. I mean, this is a 6S case. And it makes it as thick as a 5S. Look. That's like a 5S thickness. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.